Greetings. How is everybody this morning? Yeah, thank you guys for the beautiful 5-star reviews. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hear there's a lot of paranormal stuff going on. Make a wish. Talking about a war on angels and chosen ones and whatever that's all about. I guess my concern is, where are these angels and these chosen ones? I mean, if they're if they're going up against God, I certainly don't want to make that mistake. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you for the comments. Just thank you. I hear they're amazed that the Earth Angel is still alive. So I guess every time I hear that, I'm just going to ask, where is this Earth Angel? So I got a gift for him. Stare contest. I hear they have a little dog that's a spirit guide. Right, I can't either. That's what it is. A lot of things we can't believe nowadays. Anyway, it's just what it is. Just what it is. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody happy? Healthy? Good day to be alive, isn't it? It's a great day to be alive. I hear there's still a lot of thievery and shit in the cards. That's not a very good energy. I mean, the voodoo backfire and all that, I figure that would be a pretty bad energy, but it's just what it is. I hear they just keep coming. They just keep coming. Everybody on demon time? Is that what it is? It's okay. It's all right. It'll balance itself out. Sooner or later, they'll stop. They will. Let's do a reading, shall we? I don't understand that language. I appreciate it, though. Yes, Daisy. Just pushing up Daisy. She likes to push up because she's Daisy. Anyway. God us all that is, angels, archangels, send masters, divine white light. I said I'd be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So I hear the light triggers their demons. Is that true? Gets their love, their light, their health, their wealth, their abundance a little bit everywhere. And I mean, that's the thing, is if this earth angel that everyone is talking about has survived all of these paranormal events, it makes you wonder, what else can they survive? Huh? And why are they? No one's any better than anyone else. I would think no one's any better than anyone else. But when you have that many readers talking about that energy that kind of matches my birth chart. Now, I know that there were 350 something people born at that day and time on the planet that match that birth chart. And I know the INFJ is 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% of males. I was speaking with one yesterday. It was kind of neat. When you run into one in the wild, it's kind of, y'all remember that commercial where like Santa Claus walked in on the talking M&M? They do exist. That's kind of how we feel when we run it. Our eyes light up. Holy shit, someone who can understand both sides of the spectrum. It's just what it is. Well, I hear a lot of paranormal shit's happening. Is there a paranormal one out there? Is there? Is that what's going on? People's love, people's life, people's health, people's wealth, people's abundance is just scattered all about. A lot of paranormal events, natural disasters, and 3D timeline shit. And so, it's what we were talking about yesterday, getting out of the 3D, out of the tree of good and evil, because most people are taking a bite of the apple. They are. They're eating the apple of knowledge and going down the rabbit hole in one of the different branches. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Focus on the ascension path. And that's what it is. I mean, how many of you are focusing on the ascension path? Let's get a like. And it's okay. If you're not, that's fine. But don't hate. If you're going to hate, just go over in the description box. All that hate has to donate. Ooh, what flipped over? The master. It's just what it is. Currently finish this reading and then we can go there. It's what it is. It's early morning notifications. It's just what it is. I hear Pisces has to move in silence and lone wolf energy because a bunch of demons on demon time, waging war with the divine and getting a godly ass whipping. Is that what it is? They get a godly ass whipping? It's fine. I can't do anything about that. That whole vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and bringing the storms is playing out before our eyes. It's pretty neat to see. And, I don't know, there's a lot of that energy of the past of they tried to take you out and it destroyed them, Pisces, and now if they can't beat you, they want to join you, Pisces. And that's what it is. I mean, do they have spiritual protection? Because you can only get what you give. I mean, you can't get spiritual protection unless you can give spiritual protection. So just what it is. It's just what it is. We're drawing the line in the sand. We're drawing the line in the sand. Cards in the upright? No, cool, we'll flip it around. What is the predominant? Oh, yes. See, people putting their heart into creating things. It's just what it is. If they're creating on the divine path, then chances are they have divine protection. And it's a simple question. I mean, you can't have that many readers across the planet picking up that energy and then ask the question and no one be able to answer it. Now, I think that's kind of a big deal. At least for you. I mean, it would be a big deal for you. You would want to, number one, become self-aware, because that might be you that they're talking about. You certainly don't want to be the copycat earning karma. You certainly don't want to be the copycat dipped in the well of karma. Dip the karmic in the well. Top row is the 5D, moving down through time and space into the 3D. Oop, it's a spiritual war. Spirit is fighting the battles for us, and it will continue until families are in the upright. That's what it is. With the families in the upright, soul families, things of that nature. Now, I mean, me personally, my personal look on this is that the soul tribe tried to sacrifice one of their own and then only basically sacrifice one of themselves, because that would be like the fallen angel aspect. A bunch of fallen angels. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. A fallen angel rising just basically was God using them as bait for health purposes. It's just what it is. Everybody calling their energy back? Are they calling their energy back and then just letting the universe? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And that's what it is. I mean, when you're calling back God force energy and building a shield of protection with God force energy, it's like having the shield of God. Simple enough. It's just what it is. We'll be removing negative energy from the path. It's a spiritual path. It's the 5D timeline. The 5D timeline, and yes, the change of consciousness is in order. I mean, it's the thing is, when you've got all these readers talking about all these supernatural abilities, well, what are yours? That's what it is. This is a safe place. Let us know. Let us know down in the comments. Because, I mean, being in a safe place where you can share, and then there not being any shares, then that means you didn't develop your abilities, and I can't do anything about that. Yes, holy shit, I agree. That's what it says. Holy shit, that's what it is. Came in at perfect time. However, we're going to be compassionate. That's what it is. No one's any different than anyone else. However, some people are mastering their abilities that most people didn't even develop, and that's fine. And I understand they have the insecurities, and it's not our problem. So finding the Earth Angel that is still alive and kicking. That's what it is. People's manifestations will be flipped upside down for whatever role they played in whatever situation they played in. It's just what it is. Too much of that divine judgment energy in the cards. Too much of that divine judgment energy. That's what it is. And I mean, when I see people posting the chakra system, it's what it is. When you get to that crown, did they light the tree? Did they light the other side of the brain? And if they did, how? Usually the MBTI is a good tool to tell whether or not they're operating in the left or the right hemisphere. That's what it is. Now, the INFJ specifically, the 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% of males. And now that statistical rise, the more people become aware of who they are, the more people who become aware of their own unique personality. When you activate that other side of the brain, the INFJ is known as the consciously unconscious human. They ride in the gap where the temporal meets the super temporal. and allows the light in. And then, I mean, you have the inner light awakening of the INFJ, and it shocks, oh, it's an alien, when actually it's just becoming a human, a whole human. The asshole, the cheeks, the hair, the whole thing. The whole thing. Nothing gets left out. No part is wasted. Spiritual warfare is being supported by people losing their power. That's what it is. I mean, me calling my energy back is probably yanking the rug out from under people that were harvesting it. And I can't do anything about that. I don't think they had my consent to be living off of wanting reward without effort. It's just what it is. They wanted reward without effort, and we can't have that. Yes, Daisy, that's yours. That's hers. She's actually got something that's hers for a change. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look at that. Energy exchange is upside down over top of these spiritual families. And that's fine. They're losing their power. Spiritual warfare. They're fighting. We are families in the upright. Well, I mean, war is war, and that shit's in the past. So with health in the upright, they're worried. They're worried, and I don't know, why would they be worried about humans still alive? I would pour some out for the fallen homies, but we're inside on the tile, and this is really good coffee. It's just what it is. I hear a lot of people set out in this situation high as fuck. Is that true? Daisy thinks so. She does. She likes getting high as fuck. I put her on my shoulder like a parrot and walk around. Arr! It's just what. Anyway. So we'll be removing the negative energy, and that shit's supported by money. They did all that shit for greed and wealth and money and blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. I mean, to think voodoo would be backfiring, if that shit's even true. I don't believe in any of that. I believe in Reiki teddy bears. I believe in it. So does she. Daisy believes in it too. She does. Stare contest. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that. Anyway, the change in consciousness. Yeah, that's what it is. It looks like some masculines will be stepping up to the plate. And that's fine. That's fine. It's what is it? They're changing their consciousness. Because probably, just like Dolores Cannon said, they're starting to realize that, just like Dolores Cannon said, that, if God were anything, God would be a woman, because you can't create shit without feminine energy. And y'all have created a lot of shit, let's face it. Y'all are in a bunch of bullshit. It's just what it is, especially in Texas. I can remember someone telling me one time, people in Colorado said that if God wanted Texans to ski, he would have made bull and horse shit white. And it's true. It's true. Anyway. Being compassionate is what it is. Ooh, some women are upside down over this situation, and I can't do anything about that. Were there some Black Widow energies setting out to annihilate an Earth Angel? It's just what it is. I get a lot of Bonnie and Clyde energy, and I always wonder, is that like backdoor Clyde? Because I caught that on my ring cam. I had some backdoor Clyde activity. I do. Every time I see Bonnie and Clyde clickbait, I'll reiterate the story. So I caught a guy. I think it was one Sunday morning. Amazing that. Sunday morning. Should have been in church or some shit. Anyway, he reached over my boundary. He grabbed my stick. He grabbed my stick and he slid it over to the side. And he came into my back area. There's your remote viewer that got in the Earth Angel's energy. It's just what I noticed, that we all had car wrecks at the same time. That was pretty amazing. They were doing a lot of spell work on cars and shit. And then you get 3 Pisces that just amazingly have incidents, and God protected us. It was what it is. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's what happens when you're on your divine path. Moving forward, but I mean, remote viewers in my energy, when Mind Valley put a block on mine, unless it's just true, it's what it is. They're living off the backs of the Earth Angel, and it's going to cause karma sooner or later. They just don't know it yet. So manifestations being upside down, they can't figure out, why isn't anything working for me? Well, that's what I say with them harvesting my energy, and I have to do something, new, and I just let it sit. I just let the negativity surround it, kind of swell and fester until it blows up, and then it's all over. It's all over them. It's kind of like the zit. Like, you ever seen Osmosis Jones with Bill Murray? And they went and partied in it. They were all partying in the zit, and then at one point it just, if you've never seen Osmosis Gems, you won't understand anthrax. Intuition is upside down. It's just what it is. Yeah, and I mean, that would be your psychics, your remote viewers, those that are abusing their abilities for cash and prizes. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is, because I mean, no one's any better than anyone else, and if it didn't work for this group, I don't know why it would work for that group. It's just what it is. And I mean, currently I'm looking for the Earth Angel that has that second, because it's what it is. If you've got a bunch of readers talking about that energy, where is that energy? There's a lot of people who are going to be taking the big L. They're going to be taking the big L over that situation. And I mean, if they're running around in chaos and calamity and can't figure out what they're doing. I mean, when I hear that God is protecting the Earth Angel from shit the Earth Angel doesn't even know about, that's what it is. I really haven't noticed, other than natural disasters on holidays named after people I know, I really haven't noticed anything, confirmation. I haven't noticed anything other than that in my spirit team. So, be a lot of people angry. It's spiritual warfare times 1,000, and people are losing their power in the situation. That's what it is. Stay emotionally balanced. That's what it is. It's the calm before the storm. And I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I mean, when it comes to the whole aspect of you get what you give, that's the beginning. Thank you for that. Yeah, there's a lot of them, Fallon, but that's what it is. I mean, volunteers who came down here with a mission to do versus the ones that were already here doing the same old shit over and over again, expecting a different result. That's what it is. I mean, without any communication and divine judgment being called, and, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, acting out before our eyes in this situation. It's just what it is. I mean, we want to focus on those that you get what you give. That's what it is. I mean, if you give spiritual protection, you get spiritual protection. If you give energy's energy, it doesn't matter. Time, money, this is what it is. What you give, you get. And if you put it out and it's unrequited, you can call that shit back. So, and then, it leaves room later for people. Hey, I need, no. Need doesn't work in the universe. No. If you need, you'll just continue to be needy. That's what it is. You never were a part. And if you're not a part, then you don't go forward. So here's my card. That's what it is. Higher consciousness. Higher consciousness supporting the upside down energy exchange. And I mean, to think about that, that it was all done out of greed, envy, and jealousy. And those would be one of the seven deadly sins. It's just what it is. They don't have any virtue in the situation. And I mean, hearing that voodoo is backfiring and now they're waging war on angels and chosen ones, that's kind of, well, number one, where are these earth angels? Where are these chosen ones? And why would people be supporting the demons in this situation? I can't do anything about that. They say angels and demons are protecting the earth angel that walks between the worlds of the angels, the demons, and the jinn, which is basically ghosts. It's just what it is. And those could be positive and negative. So, I mean, I've got the Holy Ghost working all through me. Well, hell, that would be the jinn. That would be a ghost. That would be mind, body, and soul. I mean, souls are souls. It's just what it is. A lot of people have been lied to. So, taking Jeffrey Allen's duality course with Mind Valley, he knows energy very, very well as a clairaudient. And he gets voices from. It's pretty cool. Watching that guy work is pretty amazing. Anyway, she doesn't like that. She can't handle the INFJ stare either. Health is in the upright, and people are worried about that. And I can't figure out, why would the Earth Angel's health being in the upright have people so worried over their failure? Did they try to sacrifice an Earth Angel? Daisy thinks so. That's what it is. Anyway, she knows best. Daisy knows best. So as we remove that negative energy over top of the wealth transfer, love is all there is. I mean, it is simple enough. I mean, crazy. I mean, you can't help everyone. You can't help everyone. And, God will show you who you can trust. God will show you. And I know most people, they look at the dollar, in God we trust. And then that's the only thing that they trust in. When forget, I heard it said, why were they worried about attacking the healer when they should have been worried about healing? That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Hell, I took their negative unalive energy and used it to put an end to everything that didn't serve my highest good. So it worked out really well. Yeah, these people just are not masters. That's what it is. They're not master energy workers. And to think that they would be sending energy or taking energy from an energy worker, you just got to work that thing. Work it good. Anyway, so showing some compassion to these women that are flipped upside down. And I hear it was witches that were using the energy for vitality and manifestation, and it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Continue to call it back and have an overwhelming amount that I just kind of like give to dogs and trees and shit. It's just what it is. Sounds good to me. Their prayers had not been answered. And when I hear a reader say, and I would have to agree with her, that God allowed the destiny swap to happen with these triggered demons because they didn't do the research. They never do. They shortcut. They want reward without effort. It was a ascending fire and water sign that they were playing with. Well, I mean, that would be the prophesized lake of fire. It is written in the stars. It was prophesized. It was kind of set in stone before they ever stuck their toes in it. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. No wonder the group of demons is all in chaos and calamity in the background pointing, look, you got us stuck in the burning lake of fire. Anyway, you've got manifestations flipped upside down. They didn't use their intuition. They were led by women who cannot teach them anything. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about karmics getting karma. That's what they do. That's their job. We're just doing our jobs. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. So emotions being balanced. Yeah, show some gratitude. That's what it is. If they're all in chaos and calamity, if they feel like they are a bunch of triggered demons in a nightmare, it's because they are. The universe does not give a shit what you say. It doesn't care about what you think. It doesn't understand jokes. It doesn't care about what you do. It only responds to how you feel. So if you've got a bunch of people that have been poking the bear, that's their tactic. Come together in groups and we will poke the bear. And then you call your energy back that they've been harvesting, and it just creates a ripple effect. You're the light worker. That's that energy that's all across the collective and the cards. The energy worker that's causing the ripple effect, we're calling our energy back and we're sending infinite love, light, and abundance out to the universe. Thank you for the announcement. Sending love, light, infinite love, light, and truth. So if their negative energy is hitting with infinite love, light, and truth, it's simple grounding, shielding, and flashing. That's a Reiki technique. You ground, you shield, you build your shield, and then you flash. You draw energy up. And when you see these entities and things with your astral sight, after you activate it, you have to do Reiki for astral sight activation exercises to activate that. Once it's activated, plenty of videos on seeing energy and all that shit. So when you see that negative energy and you call your energy back and you flash it to clear out your space, so you don't have to deal with that negative energy that, what it can lead to women cooking dogs in Texas and blaming it on the 11-year-old devil. It's just what it is. Yeah, those energies can't. Oh boy, she's ruthless. She's got that toy. Don't cook dogs. Could you hear it? Can you hear it? Toy swinging it around? Anyway, so we're going to show some gratitude, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, because let's face it, you can't help everyone. And when I hear that energy that they left the divine light being to die for robbery purposes and whatever the fuck they're talking about. And then it backfired on them, using their magic and witchcraft and da 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 da. I don't care about any of that shit. I care about it backfiring on them, but what's done is done. What's done is done. And you can't do anything about it. I mean, what's done is done. You can't do anything about it. Those people are under judgment now. It's just what it is. So continue to call our energy back and return to others what belongs to them. Yeah, and we do. We pray there's not any more natural disasters named after them. It's just what it is. And I mean, you got to think, how many people did they get involved with a destiny swap gone horribly wrong with a fire and a water sign? Ouch. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. You try to get them off of the wheel and they line up for the lake of fire. It's just what it is. And I want to be wrong. I do want to be wrong. I do remember a reader saying that her vision was like Superman taking the three villains, the power of three, and tossing them into a mirror, like a mirror, and sending them out into space. And as she was describing her vision, I thought, well, that's the crystalline Christ grid. That's a simple Google search, and I've put it on every video. It's what it is, and it's Egyptian ties. Well, okay, cool. So we have no idea of the Egyptian mysteries or the Egyptian underworld. It's what it is. They never told you. They wanted to control the narrative, and I mean, that's a them problem. Go talk to them about everything they didn't tell you, or the things that you didn't read on your own, because seek and ye shall find is absolutely applicable at this. But when she gets a vision, and I hear her explain it, and I think, well, that's the crystalline Christ grid. And then I go and I find it, and I look, and I'm like, well, yeah, this AI adaptation that, you can't trust everything that AI does. However, when it's matching up with our experiences or wisdom and her vision, there's some validity to that. That's what it is. Ooh, people are self-reflecting at this point, aren't they? All in that ego. That's what it is. You got to show gratitude. I mean, having a healthy ego. That's what it is. I mean, having a God-like ego. I mean, it's what it is. You don't want to abuse your abilities like most of these people are doing because they want to play God in your life. And I can't do anything about that, operating in their ego. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like to be stared at. She's like, oh, don't. Come on. Anyway, so staring's rude. Anyway, that's what it is. So's licking your butt. That's rude, man. See, she looks away. Oh, it's not right. It's not right. I know. Anyway, so you've got health in the upright, and people are worried about that. If people are worried that the Earth Angel is still alive and they're operating in their ego, what is this ego? Yeah, you got a friend in me. Those 5-star reviews, that just really jacks them up, right? Because I mean, you got to think about what Dolores Cannon has said and why they're so insecure and why it is not their fault. And I'm not making excuses for them, but let's trust me. If your system purposely dumbs you down and get your average human attention span only 8 seconds by Google's verification, it's just what it is. And I mean, I understand a lot of people break out of that matrix, but a lot of people don't. I mean, when I have seen a TikToker, what we would consider an absolute NPC, running a program, when I see her on TikTok, and there was a big controversy that came from this young lady. It is pretty girl, but they would keep throwing her gifts, and she's going blah 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 blah. I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take. Look, she's making she's getting thousands of views. The views that she was getting, they were harvesting her energy. Daisy doesn't like that. She's getting me back. Stare contest. Yeah, she doesn't like that. Come over here before you knock that over. Please. Anyway. So, yeah, it's total failure. It's system overload and total failure. Yes, we will be distancing ourselves from those karmics. It's what it is. I mean, when I hear readers talking about star seeds covers are being blown and the MIB is involved, you don't even have to flashy thing people like that. While you're trying to explain to them anything of a higher intelligence, they're going to be going blah 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 blah. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. It's what it is. We gotta go. We gotta go play. I'll just hurry this up. That's what it is. So the lack of faith, and that's what it is. You want to have faith in humanity as a whole, but let's face it, not everyone's going to make it. This is what it is. While the world is ending, earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes named after people I know on holidays, there's always going to be that one on TikTok. Blah 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 blah. I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that. Let me get real pretty and just snatch gifts. What it is. Yeah, but we can't say that in front of these people. It's just what Pisces has to move in silence. You can't 3100 on the clock. You can't tell everything that you know. Yeah, see, things are out of harmony and balance because of that. So that's what it is. And I mean, that is my question. What are your spiritual abilities? There's a lot of readers that are talking about, yes, you can't fix this. You're absolutely right. There is no fixing it. Yeah, you can't fix this. So unanswered prayers in the situation and the initiation or the attunement to heal yourselves and others is in the upright. Unanswered prayers for these females flipped upside down. And I mean, if they're women that can't teach you anything, chances are they're just got a lot of makeup on TikTok going blah, 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 creating controversies later on down the road. Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, you got to think the distraction of Hawk to Girl, that fits perfectly with Dr. Hawk in New Mexico. It's with the New Mexico deluge. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that shit. You can't make this shit up any better if you tried. It's just what it is. However, the final outcome in this situation for manifestation, yeah, that's what it is. Spirit said all these lives are coming to the surface. Harvesting an Earth Angel's energy for manifestation purposes has basically led to divine judgment at this point. That's what it is. You can't nurture anything that these people do. It's just what it is. We will have to nurture. So it is. They don't have any intuition. So we will be nurturing. That's what it is. The only way out is in. The only way in is through. And when I hear these readers talking about Pisces' sun has a light that's undeniable with a heavy Leo placement in their chart. Well, that's that lone wolf energy. So low wolf. If we're looking for more low wolf, because you can get anything done with people like that. That's what it is. They have a light that's undeniable. They work well on their own. They don't have to be fucking told what to do. Generally, when they are told what to do, it creates a huge there's setups, and there's unaliving the Earth Angel, and there's all these truths that we don't want coming out because we've all been lied to our entire lives and persecuted and judged for it, when now this truth is coming out. And we can't fix this. We have to go back all these times that the information was available, and we were the ignorant ones. We were, or fucking knew. And if you knew, that's crimes against humanity. That's withholding information that could have been a benefit or a higher purpose for someone else. The thing that I always wondered, I was like, every time I heard Dolores Cannon say that, she had business people, police officers, judges, attorneys, fucking everyone would come to her, counselors. And I thought, okay, great. So if you've got all of these people coming to you and getting the type of results that you're distributing in 117 countries, why are you silenced by the same people that you're helping? Because you're the last resort. They don't come to you until they need the help. On the flip side, there's no profit in the cure. So they're over here profiting, making money out of jealousy, greed, getting bought off, taking bribes, keeping that. But then when they need it, oh, well, we know about that. Hell, we took bribes. We took bribes. We got bought off. We silenced that shit. But now we need it. Now none of this shit that we've been a part of is helping us. But we know about that. So we'll just go over. If you can't beat them, oh shit, we'll have to join them. That's what it is. People have fallen from grace. There will be no connection with the divine. Trying to take Pisces' spiritual protection cost them their own. Trying to block a crown activation, they took it to the dome. I can't do anything about that. Spirit's in the upright, and you're right, there's no fixing it. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Continue looking for that. We do. We want to know that low wolf energy, that lone wolf Pisces energy. We want to know that energy true. That's what it is. And you only get what you give. I mean, if there are more earth angels out there that they couldn't sacrifice, that's where my focus is going. You can't help these other people. It's just what it is. I mean, you could, but they have to help themselves, and when they only help themselves to greed and and cause all these problems that you can't fix on every tarot reader's table across the planet. It's just what it is. What's done is done. You have to transmute that to the spiritual realm and let God handle it. And then you get clickbait like, they're waging war on the angels and the chosen ones. I'm like, who, the demons? Demons are just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Go walk my dog? Yeah, gotta go walk the dog. Namaste.